So we're back. Uh,
We don't have
it's
to
been
do
a,
an intro. I thought this was a separate episode.
I don't know, which one should I put it on? Should I put it on the mothership one or put it on the SVU?
I thought SVU was its own, and then we were
It
doing
is.
like,
Okay, fine. Okay, okay, okay. Making sure before so then I need to edit and put that episode up there. I get that part. Anyway, so we're not really, I mean, it depends on how listeners listen. You listen to both back to
hi,
back. If you listen to both back to back, it's only been a second. If you haven't, it's also still
hi,
all good.
welcome to the Truth Runs Deep. I'm Callie.
And I'm Aaron. We're here to talk about all things Law and Order SVU, the mothership, fanfic writing, and more.
And
Uh,
our,
oh yeah, I think I said organized crime. Maybe I didn't.
no, you
Organized
did.
crime.
As you
Whatever.
can tell, we're both kind
It's
of a mess.
very tired. It's a day. Um, yeah. So
Hope,
we
hope
listen to this.
everybody.
It'll be the same day, but for us, it's been like a week. So
It literally is, yeah. Oh my God, your sweatshirt.
yeah, I didn't wear the sweatshirt today. This is my other. I have two things I can wear that winter affair. I have this shirt and I have that shirt. So
I know, but I haven't seen it before. I didn't know you
oh
got it.
yeah, I've this shirt in a long sleeve and a short sleeve.
So for those of you who can't see it, it says "Still New York's finest," and then it has Law and Order SVU
Yeah,
on the bottom.
this is like a long sleeve t-shirt that has a hood on it.
As I
I
was
always
gonna,
wear I
yeah,
always wear a Law and Order shirt on Thursday, but we record on Wednesday, but the episode won't see you and never see us on
I will
Thursday.
be putting mine on later, but there's no shows, right?
Nope,
Not
they're
missing,
repeats. So
not missing anything.
nope, they're repeats. So
Okay.
we have time.
All right.
Yeah. So
I
the
was
last
going
time you
to say
you
is
like we
I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day.
yeah we exchanged gifts with each other.
We did, we did,
We did. We did.
we did.
Callie got me Allie, which is a axolotl who's pink and red. If you can't actually see, but
She's adorable.
yes, it kind of sparkly a little bit. I don't
Yes,
know if you
and the
can tell.
sparkle, and the
She
sparkles.
has a
Oh,
sweater,
and she has
and
a little sweater and a bow.
yes, the
You
bow. Her head is too large for the bow, so it's just on her.
know what? That
Her,
works.
her
Super cute.
it works nonetheless.
It does.
So this is Hallie's
I,
gift to
I,
me
I,
because
I know I sent it to you as a gift, but I want to hug her.
exactly.
I
I will be
want to hug
getting
her.
you. I will be getting you a stuffed animal. I think I picked it, but I won't tell you what it is. But you will have it eventually.
I can't wait.
Yes, I
And
think I have decided.
yeah, because yep. So I'll share my gift and then I'll say what I was gonna say. So and then Terryn got me this thing and it's called a happy box.
Yeah, I didn't know how big it was going to
And
be. So my scale, I was like,
not now, computer. What are you doing? Stop it. Okay.
you're still recording.
No, I mean something was loading and I didn't know if everything was gonna go away. So anyway, it's a little box. She sent me a little message, but that's to me. And I just put it in there so I wouldn't lose it. But she sent me something called a happy box and it has a little quote on the front that says, "Always remember that you are braver than you believe, smarter than you think, and loved more than you'll ever know."
Hmm.
And I didn't know. Jeez, the paper just fell. I didn't know what it was. Like, I was like, oh, I thought it was like a plaque at first or like a notebook, but it's a happy box.
Yeah,
And
so
it's
you can put
basically,
whatever you want.
yeah, fill your happy box with everything that makes you feel happy. Your special notes and stories that remind you of all the good things in life that happen every day. Soon your box will be full of sunshine, so when you're feeling down, you can look through your box and smile. And it's got a bandana and a little pouch and some stickers and
Mhm.
a wishing bracelet, which I currently have on. Like the gem is really tiny.
Yeah.
But basically you make a wish on it and when it falls off, then the wish is the wish comes true.
Hmm.
So I will say it is probably one of the most unique and sentimental gifts I've ever gotten in my life. Also,
Like
it's just pretty.
exactly. There was
Pretty.
like that one and another one, and I said that is the one. I
I
said
love
that is
pretty.
the one. Yes, we've been friends for almost 3 years. It'll be 3 years in April.
Oh my God. That's
So
crazy. Okay.
yes,
Status update
that
in my
was.
why Terryn
Yeah,
was saying she was going to send me a stuffed animal. So,
yeah,
sometime in March, our podcasts are going to look a little different
yeah. It'll be
because
interesting to say
it
the
is
least.
I am getting my tonsils out, and I don't know how my voice is going to be. So we've decided that either option A is I use a whiteboard
And I
and
read
do
you what it says because
writing,
you won't hear it.
or
Or
B, I use like a voice app thing. Either way, it's
it'll be
going to,
very entertaining, I guess.
and we've decided to do it anyway.
Yeah, I was so committed to this. I was not gonna make her do it. I promise you I wasn't making her do it. She committed to this
Nope, this
herself.
is my choice that I
So,
feel like it's funny if I have a whiteboard
it would
entertaining.
be fun. We'll be
I don't know.
entertained because it's better
I
to
mean,
while you're recovering to have a good laugh than to be sad. So we're gonna have a good laugh about it later. Okay?
this is, I don't know how I'm gonna feel, but
We'll
this
find
is
out, I guess.
what I
If
planning.
not, it'll be me. It'll be really awkward if I talk to only myself. It may just be Callie looking at me as I talk to myself. But because it'd be weird if I did it all by myself. So we've done this together
Yeah.
for almost 2 years. Also, this baby is almost turning two,
Holy crap.
and April also. Yep.
Speak of,
So
did we mention this in the last episode?
I don't know. It was a week.
Odelia's birthday was
Yes,
the
we recorded it on that day.
Oh
You
yeah.
recorded it Sunday. Was that Sunday? I thought it was Mother Day. No,
I thought it was Monday too, but no, it
you
wasn't.
recorded it Sunday,
Okay.
and then I
Yep.
never did it.
So, all right, let's get to it. So we're gonna do
Okay, so we're gonna do.
the
Yep.
mothership first, and then the craziness OC
Yes.
afterwards. All right, let's see. The episode is called Unintended Consequences. This is the one that was supposed to be when they did the page, turn the page, and then they swapped it
Yeah.
for whatever reason. Um, it starts with this woman in her apartment, and it's like this really big fancy apartment, and she hears somebody coming in. You know, she's like, "What's going on?" And then she ends up dead.
It happens rather quickly. It's a very sudden bam. It happened. You're like, oh.
Yeah, we find out that her name is Andrea Fenton and that she is a real estate agent. Um, they ask questions about the body and like how it got there. Um, and then they're going to talk to the last person that Andrea had
It's
contact
been a
with.
week, y'all. We don't have all the details exactly, so
Yeah, like this has been a week, so we're doing with what we got. And they also find out that Andrea isn't just like a real estate appraiser, but like she's like, famous on like social media and everything.
yeah. If y'all ever watched like Selling Sunset or something like that, it's like that. I don't know if anyone.
Yeah.
My mom was
And
watching this for a while.
the funny thing is that's what Jalen said.
Yeah,
At one
because it's a
point,
real show.
he likes selling sunset. And he said it. What was I gonna say? Oh, oh, so they go to talk to this actor that Andrew was in contact with. And it was kind of funny because like Riley saw him and knew exactly who he was. And Shaw's
Mhm.
like,
Well, how do
how,
you know that?
how do you know? He's like, I got a 14-year-old daughter. I try to pay attention to stuff so I can talk to her about it,
That's kind of sweet.
which is sweet. But it kind of also reminds me, and yeah, first things first, I am not happy about the Super Bowl, and this is the last we're ever going to speak of it on this channel.
Exactly.
But, well, I mean, you probably weren't watching either, but I'm not happy
No,
about it.
I wasn't there to careless, but
I am not
I
pissed. But anyway, um, that it's kind of reminded me of how, like, now that Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce, all these dads are trying to learn Taylor Swift so they could talk to their daughters, and all these daughters trying to learn football so they could talk to their dads. Reminded me of that.
I'd be
So
cool with that.
yes, but as of now, we know that Um, Riley has a son who plays basketball and a 14-year-old daughter.
Mhm.
So it seems to me that he has like teenagers.
Mhm.
And now I'm curious because I actually don't know how old the actor is. So keep going, Riley.
Uh, what?
Quickly.
Okay. So yeah.
So
So
they
it's
go for the actor. His name is,
Robin Van Bugle.
yes.
He's filming a show. I forgot what kind of show. I think it was a police drama.
They were
It might have been. Was it
yeah,
a
literally
police?
this fancy
It
ass.
was it
Um,
like a police drama or something?
right, I found it. He's 46.
Mhm.
So old enough to have teenagers, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he's 6'1".
Cool. So Callie and I are very
He's
small. So we
tall.
have Callie and I are also very small. So
He would tower.
everybody exactly. We're both
Him and Peter would tower.
exactly tall.
All right. Yep. Uh, yes. So they find out. They talk to the actor. They get some information. They go back to the precinct. They're doing some digging on social media. They find this other real estate agent who was, saying a lot of mean stuff about Andrea. And so they go to talk to her while she's in the middle of filming her show. And, she gets annoyed because they literally, interrupted her mid filming.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What are you guys doing? How did you even get in here?" And Jalen's like, "Well, we got a master key that unlocks every door in the city." And Reed holds up his police badge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and then they say, they're gonna give Reed said they're gonna give her a tour of their fortress,
Yeah. The
meaning
precincts. Two
everything.
five.
Oh, yeah, 2-5. So they bring her back down, and she says that it's literally all a joke. Um, it's literally their thing. They are friends, that they're the comments back and forth is like part of their thing.
Mhm.
Um, they then go talk to this guy who we find out is Andrea's cousin, and they find her necklace in his pocket, and
Yeah.
they're
The
like,
same initials. Well, they thought it was her. The same initials were
I don't
on the
actually,
necklace.
maybe it was, I don't know. Anyway,
It was their grandmother's necklace or something in a
yeah,
second, but
they
he says
also
that anyway.
find out that, she, for some reason that I don't remember, couldn't legally carry
Yeah.
a weapon in Manhattan, so he filmed it for her. No,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, filled it for her
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
the client tried to assault her once and she wanted to protect herself. Um, we then find out that, when they're looking through the security system to see, who was holding the gun, that there is a video of her on a adult content website
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
adult relations with Robbie in her apartment. Um, she was helping him find a place and they got caught because he was cheating. And the security system that she had in her house was hacked and they were recorded.
Mhm.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Um, they go to the office, the security office. The boss is like, "Oh yeah, George is the one who watches over, like, is the one who
Yeah.
does this stuff." Of course, he sees them, he starts running, and in order to make the chase scene different this time, Riley almost gets hit by a car.
Yeah. I just running there
And
like he had
And
to, he
takes
had
the
to
time.
mix it up. So
Um, so they talk to Shavers, and he's like, you know, probably shouldn't have done it, but guess what? I can show you who did this, and they find out that it is Andrea's security, her bodyguard,
Yeah.
named Luke Hines. So they go and they go arrest him. Let me get a scene of Nolan talking to Jack, and I don't remember what it's about. Um, then we have Sam talking to the head of Andrea's real estate. And at first, the woman is like, all right, you're gonna have to get like a warrant. I'm not giving you this information. And then Sam plays hardball, and the woman starts talking.
Yeah.
Um,
And she kind of talks about how he's Luke has kind of been accused of like stealing.
stealing drugs from homes, mostly opioids, like, in
Yeah.
medicine cabinets.
Yeah. And then they're like showing people houses and he's like stealing through it. So then
Hold on. Work, then keep talking.
so then okay. So then they go to court and then the prosecutor is like, so you shot so the prosecute not the prosecutor, but the wrong oh no, the prosecution, sorry, I didn't read that correctly. Says that like Luke shot Andrea because she was gonna turn him in for stealing the drugs. She was gonna turn him in. Um, and then the defense says no, Andrea was the person who had the drug addiction. Like she killed him so that he would not tell anybody since she was like really famous and such, and did all her reputation. And then because they find a picture of Robbie, Andrea with Robbie, and they were cooking an illicit substance and doing another illicit substance, which I don't know if we're allowed to take on YouTube, since, it, and
Uh, yeah, and they did it for, like 2 or 3 years.
yeah,
Yeah. And they're like, great, so now our case is going downhill. Our
I
only
don't know that.
option left is the guy who's literally hacked the security system to watch them doing it.
Yeah,
And then we find out that unfortunately this guy, isn't, it's not accidental. He was arrested for the illicit
looking at illicit
footage
images of
of a
children.
14-year-old
Yeah,
who was the daughter of, I think, Robbie's like manager or something.
yeah, yeah. They had connections all over.
And they're like, great. So the first option before they go to him is they offer Luke a plea deal, 15 years. And the defense attorney is like, that's pretty good. Luke is like, no, no thanks. Don't want it. Super cocky. Doesn't want to take it. Goodbye. Basically, he's like, your entire case is laying on like this guy who just got arrested for doing this. So goodbye. Um, so they have to go talk to Shavers. And unfortunately, he now no longer wants to help willingly.
Yeah,
And he says, all right, I'll testify if you give me immunity on these charges.
and that's a big deal.
And
Like,
it's huge.
it's like you should not let it slide.
Nolan was pissed. Sam was shocked. And, originally they're both like, hell no, goodbye.
No, you can't let you slide.
But then as they're leaving, Nolan is questioning it. And Sam's like, you can't actually be
You're thinking about doing this, right?
considering it. And, um, yeah. Then they go talk to Jack about the pros and cons of the situation. So, pros, if they give him immunity, he testifies. We get a murderer and kind of cocky ass dude off the street.
Mhm.
Cons, he had content from a 14-year-old and you're letting it slide. But the con of, not giving him immunity is
The murderers.
a murderer gets away, and Andrea's case is, basically thrown out the window like nothing ever happened to her, even though it did. And not only that, but her name is disgraced, and she looks like a addict and a horrible person when she wasn't.
Mhm.
And so they go talk to Jack, and we find out that Jack has a granddaughter who is also 14, and that he would be devastated if something like this happened to her. But he also has to look at it in the eyes of the law. Some people are going to be happy with the decision that you make, and some people aren't. Well, they decide begrudgingly, because they really don't want to. They decide they're going to give him immunity on these charges.
Yes.
Um, the dad of the daughter is like not happy, can't believe that they did this. But Andrea's sister is grateful because it means, she still has a chance at justice for her sister. Shavers testifies, he's cocky and smug, and they try to discredit him, but he says exactly what he saw on the footage. Um, Afterwards, Sam whispers to Nolan that she said, "You did great." And he's like, "Yeah, but is it enough for them to stop looking at Shavers the way that they are?" And Nolan uses that in his closing argument, and he says, "Don't take your disgust out on Andrea. Don't let any disgust you're feeling about what he did get in the way of you um convicting a murderer." And it worked. Luke is found guilty. The sister again is grateful. Sam and Nolan leave the courtroom, and Shavers is walking by with a big old smug smirk on his face. And Sam literally just walks away because she can't take it, and Nolan definitely feels guilty. Now my question is, can they arrest him
I was looking that up. I was trying to see.
if,
Mm.
he's stupid
I was
enough to
trying
do
to
it,
look that up again.
Because, it seems like he's cocky enough to do it anyway.
Mm. 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 As long as they're not related to the testimony, then yes.
What?
I said as long as they are not related to the testimony, then yes.
What do you mean?
He cannot be prosecuted for that. But if he did something else,
Oh,
then
so he
yeah,
can't
there's
be
not.
prosecuted for what he did with the 14-year-old, but if he did something else, then they could?
Then they could. Yeah.
All right, cool.
So
Yes, there's hope, but
probably will do it again. Those kind. I mean, the forced, well, not forced, but typically people who commit this kind of crime do it
yeah.
again.
What do you um what do you rate this?
3. It was all right.
Yeah, agreed.
What is their
Wasn't
best work?
wasn't How much
What is
time do
their?
we have?
We're at 27 minutes, and we can start. Let's see, minutes. We're at 27 minutes. We get 40.
No, I mean, how much time do we have?
Like 20
Uh,
more minutes. On the
it
name.
goes boom.
We're at 27 minutes, and it goes to 40.
Okay.
So,
Uh, I gotta
but
change.
okay, then I'll just make another Zoom. So we can set the 10 minutes because you have to wait 10 minutes in between
And
Zoom.
we're probably gonna end up talking about OC for 40 minutes.
Yes, so we're gonna split. I'm going to be, well, for y'all, nothing will happen, but
Will
for us, it'll be
be We will be back.
We'll be back.
All right, we're back. But before we get into OC, because oh boy, do we have things to say. Um, we have to talk about the mothership. And
Mhm,
I'm going to admit, promo made me cry, or at the very least, got me very emotional. Um, it is going to be Sam Waterston's Jack McCoy's last episode.
mhm,
This guy has been like almost, they either said almost or for almost 400 or 400 episodes. Like
mhm,
this entire
mhm,
franchise, like, would not be a thing
mhm. It's like
without.
kind of like 400 episodes.
Um, yeah. Um, it's gonna be bittersweet. Like they had a thing in the promo of like, Nolan and Jack talking for the last time. I'm like, oh great, now I'm gonna fucking cry. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna get I have a feeling it's just gonna be emotional.
Yeah, it could be the
Now,
emotional one.
the thing is, what I would love, and I hope they do, is um they for both, Sam and Jack, they bring back some of the people that were in the original
Yeah.
just for like a cameo or something. Or, do it in a flashback, but show them. Um, and for the character, I know Sam really wanted to get closer with his daughter again. So I wait, no. Sorry, Jack wanted to get closer with
Yeah,
his
his
daughter,
actual name was
but it was actually played by Sam's daughter. So
yeah, that was a fun,
okay.
interesting episode there. That was the season
Yeah,
finale.
I'm hoping Jack is able to, get that.
Yeah. Enjoy life.
Yes,
Enjoy the
exactly.
enjoy the kids and the grandkids.
Oh, that reminds me. Hold on. I had to text you.
Okay. Also, while Kelly's doing that, I've been playing around with some more stuff to get community engagement. So if y'all like the shorts on YouTube or on our social media pages, please tell me if you like them. Because okay, please tell me if you like them because I had I've been working on trying to get more engagement up. So if you like them, let us know. We're always trying new things to
If you
see.
don't like it, let us know so we just don't
Well,
do it.
well, you see, I
All
mean,
right.
actually, whatever. If people don't like it, too bad. I
Yeah.
want our stuff look good. I make our stuff look good.
So yes. What was I gonna say? So yes, McCoy's leaving.
Yeah,
Waterston's leaving.
yeah,
We're getting Tony Goldwyn.
yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna go. All I know is I'm excited for it. And apparently so many other people are, because apparently he is very good looking. But it's going to
Mhm.
be interesting seeing the change in dynamic from, the older, wiser, has been doing this forever,
Forever.
Jack McCoy, to
Mhm.
the guy who's kind of close in age to Nolan.
Mhm. Yeah,
Like,
it'll be something. All right.
yeah, it'll be interesting. Okay.
Organized crime. Oh
Organized
boy,
crime, the Last
the last.
Supper.
Chapter.
Holy crap.
It was something. It was an
Oh,
experience.
I mean, before we get into the nitty-gritty, I gotta say it's the best episode. One of the
It's
best
one.
episodes I
Yeah, it's
had.
one of their best. It's one of their best.
Definitely the best of the season, and one of their best total in general.
Yeah,
Um, so they start with a little flashback of
yeah,
what happened last week, and they
yeah.
show that Brazier is now Brazier. How the fuck do I
I
say it?
forgot. It's been
Sam.
a hot minute.
We're gonna call
Yeah,
him Sam because I
we
don't
lost
remember
us.
how to
We
say his
lost us.
name. What?
Yes. Yeah, so we lost with Sam's.
Yeah, no, there's so many. Yeah,
You
so
know somebody's
Sam,
Sam.
the male detective on organized crime, is now part of the bureau.
Yeah.
And they showed something in the flashback
Because
that
all he was like detective. Well, we haven't got to that part yet, but yeah.
they showed something in the flashback that I didn't realize at first. He
Which
took
was,
Waylon's desk.
oh yeah, that was upset. You know,
He like put his jacket on.
oh, I didn't realize that either. But you know,
I didn't either.
I don't
And
know.
so
I feel like I'm not upset about it because he's a good character. You
he
know,
is good. He is good. I
yes,
will
he
say
is
that.
good.
But
It's a little
like he
sad, but
literally
it's
like
not.
didn't even think anything of it. He was just like, "Oh, there's an empty desk. Okay,
I guess they never. Maybe they didn't mention this to him. I feel
throw
like
his jacket on
did
the
they tell
chair."
him? I don't know if they told him. I know they
I don't know,
told.
but and then
I know they
then
told
they
Vargas, but I don't know if they
Reyes
told him. I know they told
Reyes kind
Vargas
of
every
giving the
night. He's
I know, and
Reyes
then they
is
show
still being a little rumpled still.
Reyes giving the kid a little glare. But
Yeah,
here's my thing.
he's still pretty rumpled, you know.
Here's my thing. They were all so quick to tell Vargas get the hell
Yeah, they
away
told
from there.
Vargas, and then
But they didn't say anything to Sam.
no. I guess somebody didn't think that through when they wrote the script, but
Yeah,
you know,
that.
we thought about
And
it. Okay.
then we get Greasy.
Yes, please. Yeah,
And somebody, I think you might, I
it
don't know if
probably was me.
you're the one who made the original point or what, but Greasy and organized crime lighting.
I've been Lisa,
Oh,
but
yeah. Yeah.
also something about the organized
Earlier
crime
one.
lighting makes
But
me.
anyway, Greasy and organized crime lighting. Thank you.
Somebody was like, somebody said
Oh,
as a
it's
joke, they were
so
like,
good.
SB.
It's
Somebody
literally like
said, SB must make hand light though. I was like,
he's like literally a he looks like
dark
a
and
bright
SB.
he looks like a he's a brightly lit Adonis in organized crime, okay?
Yeah.
And I said it. And
Yeah,
it's on
because
the internet. Going to be on the internet now.
yeah,
But all right.
because SVU is really dark. It's
It
too
is.
dark.
It
Dark.
is.
They didn't light that place up. Come on. Oh.
So then we have a yeah, and they're
Um,
talking about, Elliot's case
the case coming up because
with Los
Teresa has to
Santos,
be the prosecutor.
and they basically like we need it. They were both basically like we need a really good prosecutor. Greasy.
Yeah.
He's a good one. We're gonna call him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
But apparently, from what was explained to us, is that like um ADAs go where they're assigned. So Teresa is not specifically just for SVU cases. He can
even though
do
that's
whatever.
basically
He's
all we
mainly
really
what he does, but he can
yeah.
do any
So
kind of
apparently
trial.
he can do both. So there it's based for the Los Santos case, and
Yeah, which you don't remember as a illegal substance range. You can't say it's an illegal substance.
yes.
That's another one.
Creasy's basically like, yeah, you need to take a step back. You can't be
Yeah,
involved. We need to make sure everything's okay so this does not get messed up.
yeah, because the last time Elliot Southern was stand for Carisi, it didn't go too well. If you don't remember, who's having a good time over? If you don't remember, it's the people versus Richard Wheatley, and
Do
it
we
held
have
to
to
get
oh
well. It's one part that we get held in contempt, and
yeah.
Carisi does not want that to happen again. So that who was having a good time out
Okay. And then we
there?
get um a scene of Kiki, this teenage girl with her
Yeah.
mom, Brianna, and her brother, whose name I don't remember.
It might be at the bottom. I can't remember if we forgot to
Lucas,
put it.
I think.
Probably.
Let me
Don't think
check.
I put it.
Um,
Don't worry. Put
yeah,
it,
Lucas.
but okay, it's Lucas.
So Kiki, Brianna, Lucas. Their dad is the one that Elliot killed
Yeah.
in the the yeah in the
Yeah.
after all that stuff with the giant hazmat suits and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Uh,
In that season opener. Yeah.
yeah, and so let's see, and oh my God, I lost it. Hold on.
Kiki loves her uncle, but
Yeah,
her
and
mom
they
is
have
not
to
in
go
favor
talk
of it.
to. Literally, goes to talk to her uncle Carlos, who is
And like the number
basically
two. What's now the
yeah
number no,
number
when the number
two,
one. Which
now
is now the
number
number
one
one.
in Los Santos because the dad is gone.
Yeah.
Um,
So
then they need Brianna to testify, and she agrees
yeah.
to testify if
Look
she,
at that green.
like, she's on the
Yeah.
phone with Elliot, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll do it if me and my kids are kept safe."
He's
Uh,
like, okay, I got
yep.
you.
Cool. So, then we go to the precinct, and intro stuff, literally not paying attention. All I was looking at is Jet's earrings were like these like tiny, these shiny, almost like dagger looking silver earrings. And
Mhm.
I literally put in the doc, yes, I'm staring
Mhm.
because they looked fucking good on Ainsley.
You love a good pair of earrings. Well, I love a good pair of earrings.
Yes.
As you
Well,
all can very clearly
I'm
tell
not
that I
wearing
have.
money now, but yes,
I,
usually. Um,
I have four in each
so
ear. I
they're
love
like,
earrings.
okay, so they're like, okay, we need to put this family in a safe house and we're gonna go watch them.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan, right?
Great. And Reyes stands up to like go, and Ayana looks right at him and he's like, "Where are you going? You're not going anywhere." He's like,
You're not.
"What?"
It's very black mother. It's like, where
Yeah,
do you
it
think
really
you're
is.
going?
You're not. Where you going? You're not.
Exactly. It
Um,
was like, oh,
he's like, "You need me."
he's like,
She's like basically like, reminding him he's still on desk duty. And she's like,
yeah,
"You're
because
gonna stay here and watch the security
he's
footage
like,
with
oh,
Vargas." And he's like,
man.
"Great." They don't
And
get along. Reyes cannot stand this man.
no, but he is well behaved in this episode. They don't get,
Yes, he will be behaved, but he does not like him.
yeah.
And then Reyes is like, okay, then what else? And that's when we find out that Sam is promoted to detective. And Jet looks right at him and says, congrats. And he's happy. Oh, I gotta be more specific. Has been promoted to detective in their unit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So then they go to the house.
Mhm.
Um,
It's very nice.
oh, let me phrase that. It's not a safe house. They're literally just watching the family, like in their
At their house.
giant fucking mansion. And Ayana walks in and she's like, okay, I'm Sergeant Bell, and this is Detective Pursuer, and this is Detective Sloot. Oh my god. Sloot Mockers.
Yeah.
And they're all
Slow walkers.
introducing themselves,
Slow
and Jet is just like, Jet.
Jet. That'll do.
You
Don't
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 need my
bother.
last name. I'm Jet. That's all you need.
Don't bother.
Don't bother. I don't want it. Literally, it probably has a double meaning. One, woman is powerful enough to only need her first name. Two, she probably has dealt with so many people trying to deal with pronouncing her last name that she was just like, just call me Jet.
Yeah.
Which I get. Because I also have a complicated last name that
Just
not many people know how to say. So, um, and she had like this, black leather jacket on with like a black plaid, a gray plaid, like, collar,
mhm,
pants, and then this red and blue plaid coat. I'm like, this is literally the most unique wardrobe on TV.
mhm.
Like, she
Whoever has
does what?
whoever does stuff for Jet has having a good time.
I have a feeling Ainsley has a part in it.
Bailey probably does.
They probably do because the outfit that they were wearing when I met them totally would pass as a Jet outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, all right. Where did who was Elliot talking to in this scene?
The boy, the son,
Oh yeah, Elliot's there too. He's talking to Lucas, and he sees um,
his necklace. He has like a necklace with a thing on it.
and they find out that it's Saint Jude, and that is also Elliot's patron saint. Um, and then the next thing we get is Kiki is literally like, you know, finding out, they're leaving and going into witness protection and literally have to start their lives over, basically. And she's pissed and starts having a teenage meltdown. And Ayana is like, All right. Sam, you go with the Lucas. Jet, you go with Kiki. And she's like, Joy.
You know, with the angsty teen.
Yeah. To which, I knew I had a feeling Jet would hate bratty teenagers. I just knew it. Um, and it's gotta be like, interesting for like in my opinion, it would be interesting for me. I gotta know how Ainsley feels about it because like quite literally these teenagers are probably only a few years younger than they are. And
Mm-hmm.
they basically have to be like the adult to them. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. It would make me. It's interesting to me how they would think Jet would feel in that situation. But also they take it very serious, their job very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then when Jet has to go follow the angsty teenager, Carisi walks in the room
Mm-hmm.
and is basically like to Ellie, "What are you doing here? I told you to take a step back from this." He's like, "I got this. I gotta make sure they're safe." And you know, Ayana's just
It's
watching
the
the
two
two
of them and the yawn in the middle. It's just
doing,
like,
and it's like, man, it's like, God, Ayana's probably just like, men. I deal with too many men.
yeah.
Um, and then Elliot's like, "Come on, Ayana, you can't agree
You
with me."
can't, yeah. He
And
basically
she's
like,
like, "Actually, yeah, I'm on the ADA side on this."
yeah. Yeah.
Yay.
Yep.
Um, she's like, "Yeah, you can't be involved." So she sends him home.
Yep. You gotta go home.
And then there's a
Morning.
small scene. Oh wait, who says this? Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Oh my God. They get
Probably
this
rambling.
tiny scene at, that Elliot went back home and they're having a huge family dinner that,
That's the
ran.
plan.
And, they're trying to see how Bernie's doing because they see
She's
that
placing place cards on the
placing
table.
place cards. And Randall's like, just let her do it. And she's reading the names and she goes, Elliot, well, I couldn't forget him if I tried.
Yeah, like, I mean, he is your son, but I think that's hilarious.
It is like,
You
even
can't
though,
forget
like,
him.
she has her, she is
Moments where she does not
moment
remember.
when she's relapsing from her dementia. There are moments when she still got it.
Mm-hmm. Bernie's hilarious.
It was so funny. Um, then we get this little scene of Ayana and Carisi discussing the case and how witness protection is going to go, and Carisi's basically like, nothing can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
We need this
Solid
linked
unit.
up,
Tight
tight,
unit.
solid period and story.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Also, before we,
back to the
this
back
is,
to
we'll have to go on a brief aside here. I don't know what any of you were thinking in the fact that if you thought Carisi would say anything about Olivia to Elliot, I don't know what you were thinking
said
because
nothing.
Carisi learned his lesson
Yeah,
about
literally.
how he should
This
not
lesson at
tell
the baby
Olivia's
shower.
bed, well, do not tell Olivia's business to anybody. So
Like literally, if looks could kill,
that was
Sonny
one
would
of
have been
them.
dead at his own child's baby shower.
Yes, she was like,
He's
so we will
also
discuss that, but
also he's there for work
yeah, he's a good
purposes. That's
person. He
it.
wouldn't exactly. This was a work case, so I don't know what any of you were thinking. I had to grab a brief aside about that because it makes me mad. It doesn't say it.
Yes.
Okay, a
Okay.
brief aside is over. That's a lot.
Well, it was important. Okay, then we get, back in the
You don't see Karishi again the rest of the episode, but that was like the first like 15 minutes, so that was a lot for
okay.
guest star.
Um then we get the family arriving for dinner and literally everybody, like all the siblings. Marine and
Mm-hmm.
Carl, like, yeah, we just came from a birthday party at Dave and Buster's, so
Mm-hmm. They've had a
prepare
lot of sugar and hope baby
dealing with
crap.
yeah, with prepare yourself to deal with sugar hyped up cheerleader children. And they literally run straight into his arms, and he tries to pick them up, and it's like,
It's kind
okay,
of sweet.
fine.
It's
I'll
kind of
give
sweet.
I'll give you the cute, kind moment. Okay,
This time, not the
take
one
it
my
like
grudge
I don't
against
give it.
Elliot still, but
I
I'll
literally
take
don't give him that many. So,
it.
um, what was I gonna say? Then there's
Um,
that scene where Reyes and Vargas are, working on stuff. I don't remember what was happening, but Reyes is just so done with this
like
man.
he's just watching.
He's just watching. He's literally like, I hate this man so much.
Yeah.
And I'm still insistent that
People think there's something off, but we
something's
haven't been
off.
able to put
I'm
our finger
still
on it
telling
yet.
you something's off.
We haven't been
Uh,
able to put our finger on it yet, but
yeah. All right.
you
Then
talk about
we
it.
get back to the family. And
Mhm.
yep,
I
they
spelled that word wrong.
are
That's not
aware
the
of
word that's
they're
supposed to be.
aware of what we need to make a point. They're aware of their family's business and what happened with their dad,
Yeah,
which I don't know why the mom told them, but anyway. Now they're finding out that they really have to go into witness protection.
yeah.
Kiki, again, is devastated. She's like, I can't say bye to my boyfriend. I can't say bye to my school. I can't say bye. She's basically, like,
She can't be in
not.
the school play.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
she's, she's,
I
oh
don't think,
God.
actually, we've got there yet. Yeah. We haven't got there yet, I don't think.
Yeah, but she's devastated about teenage girl stuff. Okay.
And then even worse, oh, the horror, Jet has to take her phone.
Yeah. Poor thing.
You can't tell me she didn't enjoy that just a little bit.
She had a little trouble about
Just a little. But, Jet is like, I literally need everything because
it. Yeah.
they will
She's like, even
track
if
you.
it's off, she's like, even if it's off, it still can
Off.
be
They
tracked.
track you. And the girl's looking at her like, and Jet's like, I'm not playing around.
Because
Give me your stuff. She gives her stuff and then, runs to her room crying.
she
And
can't spend the day without. Oh, sorry. Teenagers these days. I'm not acting like
I
a
was
girl.
gonna say, I don't think we're any better. We talk to
No,
each
but
other all the freaking time on
okay,
these.
okay, all day, every day, but still, where we aren't just doom scrolling, we
Yeah,
talk to each other.
we're not,
We're doing
yeah.
constructive activity. We talk to each other.
We help each other with each other's problems. We don't
We
just,
literally give each other. We literally give a play by play about our lives.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, she goes into her room. She's upset and pulls out another phone she had in
I
her
need
pocket.
to look up. And
In her
literally,
phone.
there was. I'll say it later, but you literally it seemed everything seemed like it was a little wrong from the start. Of course, it never
She
smoothly, but
literally texted her uncle,
they're
"Help!
coming to. They're coming to
They're
like
coming to put us in witness protection.
tomorrow or something
I
like
don't
that.
want to leave you." Seriously, girl?
Exactly.
And the uncle's like, "Don't worry, mi sobrina," which is niece in Spanish. Nothing's going to happen to you.
And well,
Great. Um, all right, back to
back to Elliot and the family.
the family. The grandkids show up. They go see Bernie, and
Mhm.
they call her the cutest name,
It is very cute and sweet.
Jima BB or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah,
Just
something like that. I had to write it out.
um,
And she gives them a hug, sweet. And then Elliot calls Vargas about
you know, the
something.
sec-
I forgot exactly what the issue was.
I think it had something to do with the security cameras or something.
Yeah, yeah. And then
And he's like,
Elliot,
"Is that legal?" And Elliot's like,
Vargas was like, I
"Will
don't know what that
be
means.
when I get an after the fact warrant."
Yeah,
And the guy's like, "Okay,
I trust you, I guess. You're
I
like,
guess, I
oh,
guess." I think he's more like, I am afraid of this dude and I don't want to go against him.
yeah, I'll just do what he said. It's
Then Joe Jr.
yeah,
shows
Joe
up,
Jr. shows up and he's like,
and
whoa, he's a cool uncle
yeah, the kids immediately rush over to him. And they got Randall and Elliot talking
in the corner. It's
about
just
it in the
very
corner.
funny. All this scene.
It's funny. Elliot goes, "Man, I wish I had a back like
Because
that
he
again.
picks up the boys and like spins them around. And he's like, man, I wish
And Randall goes, I wish I had hair like that again.
that was hilarious. And I could not. That's hilarious. Whoever wrote that, he deserves some
Because
self-esteem.
he still got his hair, and Elliot and Randall
Randy.
bald,
Well,
bald, bald.
I mean, I guess Stabler boys, let's hope your genes are good because you else.
Yeah, really. Um, then they see Joe bringing a
A present for
present, but
Friday.
before they say anything about the present, they're like, "Please remember her. Please remember him. Please remember him."
Because you know, some kind of way, we don't really know what happened to Joe. He hadn't been here.
But she does, and
Yes.
she hugs him, and she got her a present. I think it was like a bottle of wine or something. And then
They didn't
Randall goes,
really say what the present. It was a he had the bottle of wine and a present. The bottle
"Oh,
of wine
right, yeah."
was
And Randall goes, "What a
what
suck."
it's so funny.
Elliot goes, "Jesus."
It's so funny. Like who
It was
knows that
funny.
they did this was like the scene that like early clip they gave us and it was so funny.
It was hysterical. Like they like, they don't get along very well, but when it comes
But
to
they judge you over there.
tag teaming against the little brother.
They had to tag team against each other.
All right, then we go back to the
Back to the
um the place. And Sam looks at Jet and is basically like, Kiki almost gouged her eyes out for taking her phone. Jet's just like, yeah, and
that which you should think.
then she's like, okay, we gotta go get these two kids to pack.
Yeah.
Um, Luke, Sam goes to talk to Lucas, and Lucas is having trouble with a video game level. And then Sam, picks up a controller, basically does it with ease, and the two play video games.
You know,
Um, Jet goes to talk to Kiki. Kiki is sad because, she's like also sad because she was supposed to be playing Sandy in Greece. She didn't want to leave to do that. And then, um, Jet,
Danielle has a really funny tweet about it. I forgot to say it. But,
oh yeah, Danielle put it out. You could probably find it if you
uh,
go to her page.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how far back it is. It might take a minute. But anyway,
Yeah,
Danielle tweets along with the episode, so y'all are not following Danielle as she's
it's
watching the episode.
hilarious.
It's awesome.
I put one in the thing later, so I'll pull up the Sandy one later too. Um, and Jet,
It's like you need to pack.
you need to back. Literally just serious, dead monotone. And then, Kiki looks at her and is like, "Can you show me how to do my makeup like yours?" And I was like, finally, somebody fucking
Someone
said it.
acknowledge
Somebody acknowledged that she's
three.
fucking good at
This
makeup.
is 4 years, but almost 4 years,
Like, literally,
14.
how can you not fucking tell? The nails, the eyes, the lips, the
She
blush,
always,
everything.
Jen always
Ugh. And then she's like, okay, I'll teach you the art of the smoky eye, and then you'll pack. And then we get this cute little scene of, Jet, with the makeup palette, trying to do
Yes.
makeup with the brush while they're talking. And Kiki's like, did Detective Stabler leave because of me? Jet goes, you're not that scary. Close your eyes.
Mm-hmm. He's like, stop.
Um, then she's like, oh, were you there when Detective Stabler killed my dad?
You know, oh,
And Jet's like, realizes, this girl is a witch, but with a B instead of a W.
yeah.
And you can see, her attitude change back to the professional monotone. Makeup tutorial over. go pack. Actually, yeah.
Mhm.
Cup tutorial is over. Pack your bag.
Yeah, but let's
And
see.
I took the scene. There's like, there's probably, ways to interpret it, but the way I interpreted it was Jet was actually, trying to be nice to this girl, trying to get close with her. Like she was a teenage girl once too.
Not too long ago, because
Not,
just like
yeah, literally not too long ago because she's 24. Not too long ago, Jet was like trying to be like, I get it. It's hard, and I know this can't be easy. And the girl basically took advantage of her kindness.
she doesn't like that. We all know
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Terrence right. I don't like it. Mm-mm. Goodbye. Mm. I mean, it was always like a headcanon for me that Jet had a really hard we don't well, I mean we don't Jet had like a hard time, having friends, like
it.
girlfriends. Um, and I feel like this kind of, goes along with that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like we've only heard one mention of a friend and we haven't heard about her again. That's it. Like as far as we know, the only people Jet is in contact with is the people she works with.
Yeah.
Like we don't know anything. If I mean, we heard about like how things went for her in college, but we have no idea how
She
school
had a
went.
lot of adventures in college.
Yeah.
How
Um, yeah. So Jet was trying to be nice and Kiki was rude again, and she's like, great. This is what I get for trying to be nice. Um, Meanwhile, if it was one of us and Jet offered to do our makeup, I would literally be like,
yeah,
thank you. What?
I'd
What
be
did
like,
you?
whatever you say, sure, it's okay.
Yeah, literally, whatever you say, ma'am, please do it. Okay. Um, all right, yeah. So then we go back to the party. Oh, and before that, we missed the part where like Randall's like had the plate of meat in his hand. He's like,
I'm
"Oh,
like,
I'm gonna go
I'm a
to
girl.
grill," and Elliot's like, "No, you're not."
Like, no,
Like, "Yes, I am." I was
please,
like,
me
"No,
fight
it's
about who's this my house.
in my house. In my house, I grill." He's like, You're not gonna do it right." And it's literally this whole thing.
Man, they're arguing about his because Randall seasoned the steaks and
And he's
Elliot
like,
was
"I
like,
seasoned it, so I'm gonna steak it. I mean, grill it and make sure you do it right." No, okay. So we back
no.
up. Like, first off, it's freaking winter. What are you two doing outside grilling in the middle of winter without
No one
coats?
thought that one through because I mean I live in the
Without
South.
coats on, I might.
Yeah, I was like, Callie lives up in the Northeast, so she knows how cold it is.
Yeah, like
It's
we
not cold right
yeah,
in the
no.
South.
My
We could grill
grill
all year.
in my backyard is covered, and my dad will only do it occasionally. And when he does, he has a light around his neck, bundles of coats, and snow boots. So and gloves. So
It's not
um
cold here. Today's 70.
yeah, so and then Joe Jr. goes to talk to him. Um, we find out that Joe Jr. was dishonorably discharged. I don't remember why they said what.
Because he said he talked about how like he wanted to be like Elvis. So he goes and joins the military. And then he's on a tour, and I think Afghanistan or some other country. I can't remember which one. But then he's like, he saw something, some kind of item, and he wanted to take it home. That was not allowed. It was a crime, very much a crime in said country.
Wait, he wanted to do what?
It was like some kind of item he saw or something he wanted to like take back to the States or something that he was not supposed to do. It was a absolutely a no. And then they were like, this is simply such a crime, so you can be dishonorably discharged
Yeah,
if
so
you
he was like he was either go to prison
for be
in
dishonorable.
this foreign country or be dishonorably discharged. And
And
he wanted to live,
yeah,
so
yeah,
he chose to be
doing it
dishonorably
serious.
dishonorably discharged. So it's not like, he's a bad guy. It's
It's just
he
that
made a
he
mistake.
made fun. Yeah, made a kind of a stupid mistake, but it's
Yeah.
not the worst mistake ever.
Then we find out he has a new job selling fancy wine, hence the wine bottle he brought. And he said he
He's
really
very
enjoyed
proud of
it.
it. He's
He
proud
really
of
liked
it.
it. He's proud.
You got a car. He says, he's doing great.
But then, he's like, still dealing with like, past issues and everything. And then
Something
Elliot,
suspicious.
I will say, for Elliot to say this is fucking miracle.
Yeah, maybe we've got.
He literally says, us stablers tend to shut people out when we don't know how to handle things.
Yeah,
Damn.
what a piece of wisdom from Elliot Stabler, the king of avoiding all of his problems. The
I
best.
was I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm like, did you just put wisdom and Elliot in the same sentence? There we
It's
go. That's the other shoe.
this. Yeah,
I was
all
like,
the
where
lines.
did my best friend go?
The one was. Does he take his own advice?
No. Is he gonna give it to somebody else? Yes.
Will this be
Um,
a problem later? Absolutely.
oh, for sure. Um,
I got that.
and even though he told Randall he wasn't gonna, nobody else in his house, girls except him, he lets Joe help him with the girl.
So they had this
So,
conversation.
yeah. Um, back at the
Vargas says is a person detective.
yeah, back at the precinct, there's the person detective. So
Because Elliot's
Ayana
been on his phone the
and
whole time. Oh, there's a little
Sam
bit about
literally,
Elliot's been on the phone the whole time, so Randall loses his phone. I never even got to that part yet. Sorry.
no, that's after. So Randall and oh my God, nope. Um, yeah, so Ayana and Sam literally go guns blazing to find this person, and it's
Yeah.
Kiki's boyfriend who has climbed over the wall to see her.
And like Kennedy almost got oh, but
And then, they bring him in the house, and Jet and Ayana are pissed, and she's basically like, I told you, no phones. Like now, literally, this kid can't leave.
yeah, you're stuck forever now. So the threat neutralized, keep her stuck forever.
Um, all right. Then we go back to the dinner, and Elliot is introducing his girlfriend, Becky, to um
Did
Bernie.
we see what was the part about the really bad mac and cheese? If we get to that part yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, okay. That was like I thought about that because our friend was talking about it and
Yeah, I'll let you know. But also, Becky is beautiful.
mm-hmm.
Literally, the entire timeline prior to this episode, we're like, oh my God, how did Eli get her? Because she's gorgeous. Which is literally what the next line is. Because,
By
first,
Rand.
like, Bernie's like, Becky's like, oh, I'm so happy to meet you. Eli's told me all about you. And then Bernie immediately goes, wow, Eli, Randall was right. She's way out of your league.
Damn, grandma.
Oh, God.
But it was
And,
funny.
and Randall's
We love
like,
you, Bernie.
shit. Like, he's trying to be nice with the kid, and then, that just happened, and Eli's great. And then
The Zoom
Eli's,
was about to go boom, so
oh, okay, then we'll just wait.
yeah. But it'll be fun, We have still a lot to cover. We're like half, a little bit more than half.
Literally, we haven't even got to the good stuff yet,
Yeah,
guys.
we've been building up for like this episode is one to talk
It's
about.
literally like this episode literally has everything.
It's a lot of do, 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 like brothers in
Do,
the
do,
golden.
do, 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 do.
Then we have to sit here for 10 minutes and talk while we literally were almost done. And then Zoom was like, nope,
What were you
you
saying?
won't finish right now.
Are cut
I
off.
don't know. Oh, was I saying? Oh, I thought about Elliot running around like a damn fool. I think that's
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh, I was talking about her because Ayana's been, they said they said Ayana's still in the hospital when that's one. So what you hear is about this. That Elliot's
Picture.
not home. Yeah. When
So
she finds out,
Jet is trying to block the kids, and
yeah,
then that's the look on her face
yeah.
when she hears Ayana say it. She's shot. Like this woman is literally like an older sister to her. Like,
Yeah.
stop putting them through so much shit. I can't take this.
Can't take it. I mean, we thought SVU was bad about torturing their own characters, but
You know,
golly.
they literally shot two of their characters in 6 months.
And like, exactly. Like,
Also,
yes.
and I know I mentioned this before, Ainsley's gift is facial expressions. I can't
Yeah,
take
it's so good
all the
every
bad
time.
ones. Give me the fucking happy ones.
Exactly. Please.
I can't. Ugh.
What else did we have to say?
5 stars.
Yes.
Let's just hope Ayana's gonna be okay, right? Eight,
Yeah, of course.
eight.
And so I think Elliot mentioned she had to go to like rehab, but other than that, she should be fine.
Oh, I gotta find the picture Danielle posted. Oh yeah, the behind the scenes.
Yeah, that one it's really funny.
It's a little
It's really
messy.
goofy.
The blood.
Yeah, so,
And she's
yeah.
like,
She's
I
like,
like somebody was like, oh, we like that belt. No, no.
yeah,
And
it was
I can't show the other one, but it's like
yeah.
literally her hand all bloody and she's giving the middle finger.
It's very goofy. It's
Damn.
very genuine. Yeah, it's
And then the
hilarious.
peace sign. It's very
Yeah,
Danielle.
yeah. The fake the stage blood.
Oh, I found it. It said last night was messy and fun, thanks to everyone who tuned in. Y'all, my mom had a full breakdown when Belle got shot last night. They killing my child. They killing my baby. She said I have
Yeah,
some explaining to do.
not your intro.
Okay, good. The hashtags make me feel better. Hashtag actors life. Hashtag I'm not leaving the show. Hashtag y'all can relax. Good to know. Good. Okay.
It's making sure you're like, whoa, that wouldn't be allowed in my book.
But yeah,
Anyway.
I had all the comments are like half of the comments are like Black History Month and they shot her. And I had a comment, then someone was like, because the way she said I'm shot was pretty calm. The comment said Danielle responded to it and wrote, yeah, I had to do some research on being shot in the gut since I've never been shot at all. Thank God. They say there's no pain, just a burning sensation, and most people don't even know they've been shot.
Which is how
Crazy.
it happens. It's very
Yeah.
like it takes a beat for her to be like, I'm shy. And
Yeah,
you're like,
that's why she literally
oh.
like, like at first like, oh, and then she sees the blood and she's like, I'm
The
I'm shot.
adrenaline kicks in and you don't feel pain, and then you're like, oh, you guys really look like a nap. Go away. Well, I don't know what else we have to talk about. We covered it all. So if there's any
Yeah, no,
parting words from
I was freaking out. And my parents were like,
your little
hey, calm down. I'm like, I can't calm down.
it's a TV. It's my favorite TV show. Can't calm down. We had to wait two
But I was
weeks
also
also. It's the off week.
yeah,
You're
but
out
I
of
was also
content.
like I love Ayana, but I was like, can you two imagine what I would be like if it was Jet? I'd be crying myself to sleep.
Unwell.
Although I literally
Unwell.
me and Terry were texting back and forth and we're like, what do we do now? I
Exactly. What do I do with
what
this?
do we do now? Our other favorite lady, our other favorite OC lady.
Exactly. That
What do we
was
do?
my girl.
And then we all immediately went to go tell our friends because they're like, "Are you two okay?" And we're like, "No,
I
we're
know.
not."
Because they a lot of our some of our friends don't watch, but they like
See it
see
on the
posts and stuff. And they're
timeline,
like, I
and they're
need
like,
they're like,
"Okay."
I need context. And I'm like, let me tell
Yeah, they're
you.
like, "What happened?" And we're like,
I'll
"Ayana
give
got
you the
shot."
context.
And they were all like,
They're like,
"Oh
wait,
my
wait.
God."
Yeah. Even people who don't watch the show know, but drink some water for real. Because
Everybody, yeah, even though they all knew who Ayana is and they know that we like her and that Danielle's awesome, so it's like, okay.
everyone took that one a little hard.
I'm trying to think if there was anything else that we had to
I don't
say.
know. My favorite thing about Allie is her beady little eyes that I see next to me every night.
Her cute little beauty eyes. She's there for
Makes
you. I want
This
my
is
stuffy
not.
animal, bestie. I mean, I have
Well,
3, and they're in my
but this
chair.
one is from me.
I
So
want
when I
one.
picked, I
I
might
want
ask you
one
a
that's
color preference.
cuddly and soft.
I may have asked you a color preference, but I think I have picked it.
Okay, I'm okay with asking color preference. I mean,
Okay,
when
I'll text
again,
you
but
that.
is there anything else?
No,
Uh,
I think we did. Unless we have anything else we want to talk about, which we shouldn't because the episode's already like 2 hours.
oh, we've been doing a lot of writing
You'll see
lately.
part.
Started another AU because those are our new thing and we love them.
Yeah.
And we've also been doing some things, extracurricular
Um.
things, and I'm going to leave it at that
Yeah.
because
Don't worry about what's going on. That's for the
you don't
vaults.
need to know it's
Some of
okay.
those are for the vaults in between the two of us. Some
Yeah,
things you
some
don't
of them
get
are
to.
just for some of them you might see, others are just for us. Who knows?
Yeah,
But yeah, we did start AU where we both
a couple of
yeah, but or most with the spy one, and we started one where
Western.
we both are fans of Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah.
We
Well,
both
I like westerns in general, but
yeah, we both watched it
I'm trying
growing
to
up.
educate you on it. To educate
What?
you on westerns. I'm trying to educate you on Dr. Quinn. So y'all, if you've
Oh,
ever watched Dr.
it's
Quinn,
like I
please
think you're
convince
gonna
Carl to
educating
watch
me
it.
on Little House. I'm like, I know what
No,
it is. Like
no. If you
that
guys
was
have
my
watched it, tell Carl to watch
I
it.
have
Put it in the
to
comments.
yeah. I have to look and see, but my family has like box set DVDs of Little House on the Prairie. And
I have the first one I got from my thrift store.
if
The
I
first
still have
season.
them, I will be watching them when I'm out for my
Hmm.
tonsils.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
because
This one,
that's what we grew up. That's what I grew up watching.
yeah,
We'd all watch it
yeah.
together Friday nights.
You watch it. Yeah.
And so, and
Mm-hmm.
Taryn watched it. So I was like, okay, so let's do an AU based on
Little West.
that.
We
And
made
like,
it. We did like a
watch
West, General West. Go away
so,
now.
yeah, so that's what we're doing, and it's fun.
That
The
there's something
AUs are
else you
fun.
can.
If there's any
Mm-hmm.
kind of AU you're
You think we
interested in
could
us
try?
writing,
Yeah.
or you think we want to try, put it in the comments and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. I've been watching Hazbin Hotel. I'm trying to convince Callie to actually watch it because I listen to the music all day because it's so good. And if
Aaron's like, you should
Cal
watch
said,
just watching it. And then I'm like, I
yeah,
know what it is because there's so many Broadway people in it. And she's
it's
like,
a very
okay, they
raunchy
watch it.
show, but it's a
Maybe
cartoon. It's not a kid's cartoon, so
it
not
is
many
an
people
adult one.
adult one, but it's such a good one. Anyway, go watch Hazbin Hotel. Go listen to the music. There's a song in my head that I can't sing out loud because it's so inappropriate that it cannot be sung out loud. But I'm like,
My
I'm
God,
like,
Tara.
you can't sing those words out loud, but it's so catchy.
Yeah, so if there's any AUs you're interested in us doing that we don't already have on our list, put it on the bottom,
Yep,
or in the
but
comments, or
yep,
tag us on
we're
Twitter.
yeah, or tweet us too. I look at everything people send us. I literally do.
You too. I do too.
Yeah, you go on
Um,
YouTube. You can watch. You go on YouTube. You can go on Twitter. You can go on Instagram. You can go enter in Spotify comments or Apple Podcast review or leave a review. You can do all these things. They help support us. You can even if you feel so inclined to sponsor our work, you can give a Spotify gift or whatever it's called. It's in the description where you can give a donation to support us if you would like.
please. We would
If you
appreciate
would like, it
we
would be great
appreciate
because we literally do this for fun. Like we make $0. So if you so inclined to enjoy this show, because if you
it would be
help
so
us
much
do stuff,
easier
we
if
can yeah, yeah, it would be so grateful for us because we could I could edit it a little better. Do take more time to like we could, work on doing other stuff and try to get merch back. We still have a merch shop, but I want to move it to another site, but we'll get there eventually.
All right. Well, I
Yeah,
think
that's
that's
all.
everything. Let me check the doc one more time.
Yeah, because I can edit this tonight. We'll finish editing. It'll go up on Wednesday still. So sorry, y'all. I just didn't get anything
So
for
the
Valentine's
shows
Day. So
are
that's what I
back
love.
February
Next,
22nd.
yeah, next.
Oh, I
Well, for
remember.
y'all it'll be tomorrow, but
I
for
remember.
us it is a week.
I
Yeah.
remember something else.
Hmm.
Um, so as if you've been a long time listener, slash viewer, then you know that we are very big fans of Jalakai.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
unfortunately, we don't really know what happened with Malachi. We just
They
know he's not
literally
on the show anymore. We
not.
don't
Yeah,
know.
they literally said bam, non-existent.
I
There's
mean,
nothing.
like, as far as we know, I guess because of the premiere, they aren't together, but who knows? TV canon is weird.
Yeah,
Anyway,
TV can do whatever it wants.
Wee Sam posted on his Instagram story the other day that he is going to be joining the cast of Chicago Fire,
Yes.
which is another show that I like. I like watching the Chicago shows. Um, and it also continues to prove that Dick Wolf takes their actors and literally just puts them from show to show to
You
show.
literally put stuff in But hey,
We don't know any
whatever.
information about his character yet or how long he's going to be
So,
on it. We just know he's
but he
going to
will.
be on it.
Because a couple of weeks ago, he made this joke about, like, I'm running away to go act. And then it was like,
And literally he did. And he's going to be on his
yeah,
fucking.
it was a joke. But, it was serious at the same time because we
I
said it was like that.
love Chicago Fire, so I'm very excited. But also, um, can you please come back?
Please come back. We need some question answered.
I
Let's get us some
literally just
question answered,
A for
please.
question answered and for B. So Jet isn't sad and lonely and single and depressed and resorting to
Yeah,
bad ethical relationships.
that's a cool one. Yeah,
Please.
please. We need some questions.
And
Yeah.
no,
Oh, why
this
did I
is
do
not
that?
putting it on her. I'm putting it on the writer.
Yeah,
So we
we
really
discussed this
don't want her
already.
to be happy.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, I need to edit this project. Oh, forgot to put the last bit of the content in there.
I get very defensive for her.
Yes, I defend Gerald. Defend Jess with my whole chest.
What?
I will defend Jess with my whole chest.
Yes, we will defend Jet with her whole chest.
I don't care
Let
whether you
them
think
be
I'm
happy.
wrong.
God damn it. Let them be happy.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. Someone needs to stop us from rambling because we're gonna keep rambling forever if you don't stop us.
All right, Allie, turn the
And
camera
Callie
on.
has to go to work.
I
Callie
don't
has to
want.
get grown up and go to work.
I mean, I literally have to keep reminding myself one day, then vacation, one day, then vacation. But I took, I work. I'm allowed to take personal days, but it has totally thrown me off because I kept thinking it was
Exactly.
Friday all day or Saturday
Yep.
all day. And no, I still have work. All right, Allie, turn the camera off.
Yes.
You gotta go.
We are leaving.
All right. Thank you
Allison
for
and I.
listening. We love
Thank you
you
for listening.
all.
You might have a
And we,
bonus episode this week of something fun. We'll
yes,
figure it out. Please.
we're gonna figure some out. We
Be a
appreciate
YouTube
you all.
exclusive. So
Yeah,
make sure
you
if
all.
you don't follow us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can make sure you don't miss it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all so much.
Yep.
So
So,
much. Again, our little
yeah.
gifts.
Yes.
All right.
All
Bye.
right.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.
All
Thank you
right,
for listening.
Allie.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
She's gonna be our
Goodbye.
Allie's our mascot now. Allie
Yep.
is our Truth Runs Deep mascot now.
Yes. I'm gonna go make and I'm not doing it today, but we may see merch with the
Yes,
actual
we
logo
need to
on it.
put her on a
Anyway.
shirt. We need to put her on a shirt thing on a shirt now.
Yeah, it might be really goofy, but that's the whole
It's
point of me
gonna be
making merch.
cute. All right, bye.
All right, goodbye,
Thank
goodbye.
you.
Bye.